I have no idea.
I lost again.
You know, this is interesting. I read or heard on NPR. There's a new company, a computer security firm, that tracks your physical characteristics and determines if you are you or an imposter.
Like how you walk, how you
No,
sound.
your physical behavior on the computer. So it measures the distance of your mouse movements, the double click speed, the tempo of your typing, and determines if it's you or an imposter.
Yeah, in fact, speaking of that, the Facebook chatbots have invented their own language to talk to each other.
Whoa.
What?
Huh?
Yeah,
So they know when they've found their own kind.
Facebook
When do we?
apparently
Why are they gonna do
announced
this talking to each other?
last year, a couple
What
years
are they
ago. I don't
talking
know.
about?
When does the collective happen?
On its way.
Yeah. They have made a chatbot to negotiate things like for their customers, right? So Facebook made this chatbot, and it's an AI, and in order to teach it, they had it talk to another chatbot to sort of negotiate terms of different things, and then the chatbot started talking to each other in a secret binary code.
I need your pants.
They did
Your motorcycle.
Weird.
Your jacket.
Yeah. So they had to shut it down quickly. Yeah.
It's too late. Once
Yeah.
it's out there in cyberspace, it's out there.
That's too
Yeah.
late now, yeah.
We're working on self-driving cars. They're just going to run us all off a cliff at some point.
It's going to be Facebook's fault? I mean, we always knew whenever the end of the world comes, it's going to be Facebook's fault, one way or another.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be defense computers. Turns out it's your Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Put them in self-driving.
You.
They need to have some way of occasionally, right now we occasionally look up from our phones while we're driving. If you're in a car that's driving itself, you never have to look up. It's the end of us all. There will be a countdown, and then cars just turn on each other, run off cliffs, hit buildings.
Would you trust a driverless Uber?
Yes.
More than I trusted drivered Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would?
absolutely.
We're getting there.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
that, I just one of the headlines that I thought of last night as a fake one. Delta announces pilotless commercial flights in 5 years. I'm like, oh, that's totally fake.
I would absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pilots don't do anything anymore.
Their hands are on the throttle and stick, basically takeoffs and landings.
That to me is crazy.
And they don't need to do that either.
No.
Yeah,
The
they don't
computer
need
is
to.
more than capable
Yeah.
of executing
see,
a takeoff and landing.
I want the pilot having a vested interest.
Well, he's
in that
on the
flight.
plane.
I don't want him on the
not
ground.
In the cockpit. He's in first class with his feet up. Going back to the olden days where our
you don't
pilots
have-
could drink.
Air traffic control is regulated. You don't have things to hit up there. Put it in the air, keep it level. There's not much to it.
It's like, remember the 40s and 50s when your airline pilot could just kick his feet up, drink a lot of booze, smoke cigars? Well, we're going back to that. They can do that once again. Your pilot's drunk, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't fly the plane anyway.
What does this big red button do?
Whatever.
How about that jackhole on the Air Asia flight? They lost
I
an
didn't hear that
engine. An airplane has more than one engine on a passenger liner. So they had to
Yeah.
turn around. They had just taken off. 10 minutes in, oh, we have an engine problem. We got to turn around. He gets on the intercom and tells them, everybody should start praying. All 200 passengers wig out.
We have a code brown. In the oh my god!
Was on,
Yeah,
on what
I'd like
flight
my
now?
Air Asia.
I'd
Air
like my
Asia?
airplane in the hands
Taking
of
off
somebody
from
with a little more
Australia.
faith in himself.
From Australia to somewhere in China. They lose the primary engine. Like, oh, no, we're going to have to turn around. 10 minutes into the flight.
Don't
Everybody
want you
pray.
to panic, but everybody should pray. Pray now.
Oh god!
Yeah. So before we go,
You need to pray.
before we go into the break, Charles. To stay on this topic, I have a robot burger flipper named Flippy. And guess which country it's in?
It's got to be here.
Not Japan?
It's Japan.
What?
Of course it's Japan. Of course
The
Japan is
Japanese
going to
love
have
cute
robots.
Yeah.
Well, this one's not cute. It's just a ugly arm.
Well, that's a prototype. It's going to look like a little schoolgirl by the time
Okay.
the production model is out.
Hello Kitty on his face.
Double with cream sauce, okay.
I mean, if anybody's going to have a robotic
Oh, yeah.
burger flipper at your favorite fast food chain, it's going to be Japan. We're going to do it first.
Yes, Miso Robotics.
This is where Jeff Goldblum comes on and says, oh, just because we can do something doesn't mean that we should.
Yeah, we focus on using AI and automation to solve the high pain points in restaurants and food prep.
That is not miso, M-I-S-O. That is, and this is Japan. That is miso.
Miso?
It's a soup robotics company.
Interesting.
There you go.
Of course.
Me so hungry.
Miso.
Different country. Miso soup. Not.
You know, I don't know.
Spanish, Japanese.
I don't know
person
how
over
to
here is really confused.
spell miso. I just know that when I order it, it's very yummy.
Well, there you go. Now it flips your burgers.
But
we need to
anyway,
go to
yeah,
break,
let's-
don't we?
Yeah, let's go to break, Scott.
In Turin, Italy, several.